So this November, I started NaNoWriMo with a commitment that this is going to be the beginning of the drafts of my novel, my book. I'm not sure if it's going to be fiction or nonfiction, but I know the stories that I want to share. The very first chapter that I wrote down was, if I publish this book, I will die. What do I mean by that? I mean that all this stuff is coming up for me as I write from my truth, as I write my stories without protecting anyone. I'm only protecting myself in that I want to be authentic. I want to be truthful to my experience and the stories that I have in my life. But I know that my life, like many of us, we've exchanged something. We've exchanged our authenticity for attachment. Gabor Mate talks about this all the time, where because we want to be loved, because we want to be cared for, we've exchanged our true self to be seen as a good child, a good daughter, a good son. And what has really been the cost of this is our own sense of self-expression. How do I fully show up? How do I be myself and be met in this way? And when you're a creative person, this is another level, right? Like you are going to put something out in the world that is associated with your name, with your history. And all the people that know you will also have access to that. So I'm making this video because I don't really know how to do this. But I want to write my story, even though I'm terrified that the people who actually are so excited for me to publish a book, when they actually read it, it may be the very last thing they want to read because it doesn't paint them in the best light, or there's aspects of who I am that they've never been comfortable with. So I'm wondering, other writers, other creators, other creatives out there, how do you overcome this? How do you overcome this feeling that once you fully show up, you will lose the people closest to you? Not all of them, of course, but enough that it feels like a little bit like danger. I'm really curious. What is your process for overcoming this hurdle as a creative person? Thank you.